We still OP. Facts.
I've been looking for a left back, baby, but they're all so trash. I wanted Andrew Robertson, but he cost way too much cash. So I've been using Mendy, cause Reddit said he's OP, but it doesn't make me happy at the end of the day. I'd be willing to take a chance with Chillwell, but it just might not end well.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, One Star Weakfoot, and we're back for another player review. If you do like these player reviews, please don't forget to hit the like button. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me, seriously. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into this review. So yesterday, if you watch yesterday's video, you'll know that I packed Chillwell out of my rewards, and I was very upset about it. But then I took a look at his stats, and I'm like, actually, he's not bad. He got 84 pace, 82 defending, 82 dribbling. He's 5'10". He has 3-star, and he looks like a very well-rounded left back. And then I went deeper. I tried to compare him to informed Robertson, and I realized he has more in-game stats than Robertson, and he's cheaper. Robertson's going for a crazy price on PS4, and Chilwell's only going for 35K. He might be a bargain. He might not be. We'll see in this review. So let's look at the stats real quick. So I did add a Catalyst Chem style to him. I tried playing him on basic, and I just found that he was getting beat for pace just a little bit too much for my liking. So I did add the Catalyst Chem style because I ran out of shadows. So his pace looks like it's decent. His shooting I'm going to ignore because he's a left back. Passing looks decent for a left back. 87 crossing does stand out. And the long and short passing looks pretty decent. Dribbling looks decent, doesn't look bad, doesn't look great. His composure might be a little low at 73, but a lot of these higher end fullbacks have low composure. It doesn't seem to affect them. Lala, I think his last inform has like 75 composure, and he's one of the best right backs in this game. Defending wise, all the stats are there. The only one that's low is heading accuracy. I'm not really too bothered because I'm not trying to score headers with the card. Otherwise, he has 84 stand tackling, 82 marking, 82 interceptions. Very well rounded in that regard. His physical kind of surprised me. 85 jumping, and he's 5'10". That's not bad. That's gonna be pretty decent on those far post headers. His strength is a little bit low. We'll see if that lets him down. So I'm going to jump into some Div Rivals gameplay. I did have to play him with this team in order to get him on chem. And my boy Stones got a red card in the last game I played. But yeah, we'll see how he did. I'll be right back. Alright, so you must be asking yourself, is Chilwell worth the 38.5K that he goes for on PS4 right now? And the answer is absolutely. You will not find a better left back in this game in the EPL for that money. And he's actually one of the better left backs in terms of value for money in general, if you disregard the leagues. I mean, look at his stats. They're pretty much well-rounded. Let's start with the pace. His pace is decent. All right, I'm not going to lie to you. He does get caught out by the Lozanos and the Mbappes of the world without a chem style. So that's why I decided to add the Catalyst chem style. I imagine he'd do well with an anchor, with an engine, with his shadow, just to give him that little bit of boost that he needs to catch up when he gets caught out. Shooting, I'm going to ignore. Passing was actually very solid. I was surprised there. He was composed on the ball. When he was being pressured, he could pick out a pass. He was able to pass out of the defense when I was being pressured. He was able to send in some good crosses. I did get an assist with him. That was pretty nice. I tried him in set pieces, and he was decent when it came to crossing into the box. Is he as good as Flashback Baines in that regard? No. Is he as good as Robertson? I would say yes. They're both pretty equal in that regard. Dribbling-wise, it's a complicated one. You see, his dribbling stat is 83. His ball control stat is 84. But his agility is only 77. So it did feel like that in game. All right. He had good ball control when you had him dribbling, but do not expect the tight turns that you could get out of him. They're just not going to happen. If you're being pressured and you want to do a quick juke, you might get caught. But if you're trying to do simple things with him, if you're trying to remember that he's not like a winger in terms of dribbling, you'll be fine. His dribbling and ball control in that regard is good. His composure being 73 did not really come into effect. I found yeah, I didn't really notice him doing anything stupid due to that composure stat. Defending wise and physical wise, I'm gonna put them together because they're related. Defending wise, he was solid. Um, if you have him in front of the player, just similar to Baines, he will get in the tackle. If you have him shoulder to shoulder with a player and the player has a better position on you, like let's say he's a little bit ahead of you and you're trying to get around him for a tackle, you might find that he lets you down. His strength is 73. His aggression is a little bit low. So, yeah, you kind of feel that in game. But if you're one-on-one, head-on with the defender, he's getting that tackle in, especially if you time it well. Where he did surprise me, though, was in two aspects. His jumping being 85 was definitely noticeable in game. He won me a bunch of headers at the far post or just in general in the middle of the field. He was definitely really good in that nature. And that's very important when a lot of players think that this new crossing meta is the way to score and they're going to be sending these far post headers in. He will not let you down in that regard. His strength in terms of keeping the ball was really good. If he has a good position on the player, let's say you're dribbling, and you're trying to shoulder somebody off and they're behind you, they will not get the ball from you. So his strength was decent in that regard. His interceptions were decent. He made some decent interceptions. And his stamina. Yeah, his stamina was not that good. 83 stamina for a fullback is not that good because you're going to want your fullbacks to go up and down the field. It's one of the most demanding positions in FIFA in general, especially when you have wingers that get subbed on halfway through the game. So what I found with him is that he fades as the game goes. And being that his pace is only 84, it's not good because his pace at full stamina is only decent. And then when he gets tired, he gets caught out, especially if the opponent subs on a Lozano. And you know in Weekend League that happens a lot. So yeah, I would say his main weakness is his stamina and his strength could let him down. So my final verdict here is that he is definitely usable in the Weekend League. He's definitely one of the better EPL left back options. I would say he's just as good as Baines. He is just as good as Robertson. I haven't tried Alonso, so I cannot compare in that regard. But for his money, you cannot beat him. And will he let you down? No, he probably won't let you down. He will not lose games. He's pretty much a jack of all trades, master of none. And what I mean by that is that while he won't lose you games, he will also not do anything to really win you a game. So you have to keep that in mind. If you want a solid left back, maybe to get Kem on your team, or maybe just because you don't have the money to invest in the top tier left back, then look no further. But if you want somebody that's going to really be a game changer, he ain't it, Chief. All right? So that's going to be my review. If you did enjoy this, like I said, please hit the like button. If you want to see other player reviews, let me know in the comment section down below. And thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I'll see you later or tomorrow with a Weekend League update about how we're doing on the Pay to Elite series. Bow!